It is Thursday at 5 o'clock, and I don't know if I recorded a video yesterday. I don't remember, but yesterday was pretty painful. I was in pain for most of the day, even with medication, and last night, sciatica pain, that is. And last night, I was up all night. I got no sleep again. Because of the sciatica pain. It actually was the most intense that it's been since the surgery. So that was not fun. But oddly enough, this morning I had my doctor's appointment at the ortho at 8 o'clock this morning, and I was in pain the whole way there, all morning, everything, and it wasn't until I stepped foot into the doctor's office that the pain went away. And the doctor bended me and folded me and stretched me in every possible position, and there was no pain. As soon as I left the office, the pain came back. So I don't know what that's about. It was really annoying because, you want to be in pain so you can explain the problem more accurately and the doctor can see what the heck you're talking about. But of course it didn't work out that way. Doctor for the ortho wants me to go get an MRI, so I've got to wait for my insurance company to come through with that. I had one 2 years ago and there was no evidence of anything being wrong, which is really annoying because the pain is very real and very relevant, but my body appears to be healthy. My spine looked pretty healthy 2 years ago. So who knows? So as far as the surgical pain, there is none. We did stop at the grocery store and I got some more popsicles. I've been on this popsicle kick. And so when I was holding the popsicles with my left hand, I could feel the strain on my stomach. So even though the popsicles are pretty light, it was like like an 18-pack of those red, white, and blue popsicles. I still felt the pressure or the strain on my stomach. So I see why you need more than a week. You need 2 weeks off, because even though you're feeling okay, when you actually go to put your body to the test in a sense, like with your daily movements and all that, you do feel it. I'm certainly not able to walk my dog. My dog is a pit boxer mix. She's very little, but she's very strong, so she's still at my dad's house. There's no way I could walk her. I think if I had children, I could not pick them up. For those of you who have had this surgery or are having the surgery in the near future, be prepared to still not pick up anything a few days after the surgery. Surgery was on Friday. It's Thursday. 6 days. Don't stress yourself. Don't strain yourself, especially if you don't have to. Oh, so the incision or wherever my area around my belly button where they did the surgery is starting to crust up. And I don't know, it's like some sort of, it's almost like glue. I don't know whether the glue is holding something together or not, because it grosses me out so much. I can only look at it but for a second. But it's starting to crust up in my belly button, so I'm applying lotion to it on a regular basis. I guess to keep my skin from getting irritated. Eventually I'll do my hair. I just don't feel like it. I know it looks a mess, but I don't know. I don't feel like it. So, bye. Hey guys, today is Friday. It's been 1 week since my surgery, and last night was horrible. I was in the worst pain I've felt probably since the beginning of the situation, with my sciatica or the butt area being in such pain. I woke up this morning and actually I didn't go to sleep until around 6 o'clock this morning, even with me taking the pain medication last night at 9 and again at 6 in the morning. I couldn't sleep from the pain. I was really close to getting up to ask my mom to take me to the ER, but I didn't. So I woke up this morning and I ended up falling asleep for a little bit, but I woke up and called the orthopedic surgeon who I had an appointment scheduled for next Wednesday and asked to come in early. And of course, by the time I got there at 8:15 this morning for 10:15 this morning for a 10:30 appointment. By the time I got there, the pain had gone away again. I guess the pain medicine had kicked in, and I was in shock. Like, I don't understand why when I go to the doctor's, pain goes away. So again, same thing happened as yesterday. The doctor's looking at me like, you're not in pain now, and you're walking fine now, and you're bending fine now, and, you know, I got an x-ray done. The x-ray came back fine, normal. Even I could see it was fine. It's just so frustrating. And the doctor himself was just kind of like an asshole. Like, he was very dismissive and just kind of, you know, nonchalant about the whole thing. And I was really frustrated at that because I'm trying to give him all the information, trying to tell him how I feel, how the pain is, you know, the whole routine. And he's just kind of like, not even writing anything down. So I still have to move forward with going to an MRI, with going to get an MRI. Because, of course, once I left the doctor's office, the pain has kind of come back a little. It's just very frustrating. And even when I was in there and I was telling him, I've had this problem for 10 years. Every doctor has said that it's a sciatica issue. And sciatica issues don't always show up on x-rays or MRIs. This is what I've been told. Sometimes I read things like that on Google. Sometimes I read things that say the opposite, but I've always gone by what my doctors say. So when I'm in there saying sciatica, he's like, well, first of all, it's not even a, sciatica issue, because the sciatica radiates from the knees on down. And I'm thinking, jerk, that's not what I've read, and that's not what every other doctor that I've ever gone to over the past 10 years has said, including doctors in your same practice. But okay, whatever. So the most he was willing to do was pain. The most he was willing to do is send me to physical therapy for a month. So I'm going to do physical therapy and see how that goes. I don't know. I'm just really annoyed because I don't understand why people can't figure this out. It's been 10 years. I mean, I know what I'm going through isn't original, and it just frustrates me that I can't find a doctor who's willing to go past doing an x-ray, an MRI, and physical therapy. Like, I've had all that, and none of it helped. So why are we doing it again? So, I don't know. I just need to vent, and I'm just really annoyed. And then I just did some research before I decided to do a video to vent. And instead of me looking up sciatica issues with endometriosis, I looked up shooting pain in buttocks. And a lot of the blogs came back to endometriosis. So when I go to my doctor, my gyno on Wednesday, I'll follow up with him about it. But, it's getting progressively worse. And I don't think it's tied to that anymore. I think it's tied to something else. And I don't know, I'm just really annoyed because I have to go to work, and not this coming Monday, but next Monday. So I don't have time for this. I really don't. I work 8, 10, 12, 14 hours sometimes, nights sometimes, weekends sometimes, and there's no time for me to not be able to sit. It's just annoying, especially when I don't have leave. Surgery-wise, as far as recovery for the actual surgery, I don't feel any different than I did yesterday. Still really can't lift up anything heavy. My grandmother sent me an edible arrangement, and it felt heavy to me when I held it with my left hand. The incision around my stomach is still crusting up, and it still grosses me out. But, yeah, that's it. Okay, bye. Hi, everybody. Today is Saturday, May 4th, and feeling pretty good. Not feeling too bad today. There's very little surgical pain. My abdominal area is a little tight. It's kind of cramping a little. I don't know if that's from the healing or what. It's not unbearable. It's just, I can feel it. My belly button area and the area where the other incision was made in my bikini line area is, I guess they use some sort of glue where they put some sort of clear liquid over it to protect it. That's crusting, that's continuing to crust, and it comes off in little pieces every time I shower. My sciatica still hurts, but I've been taking my medication for the last 18 hours straight to at least take the edge off the pain. it just kind of is what it is at this point until I can get it resolved or treated. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All in all, so far a good day. It is noon and I got a solid night's sleep, which I'm really happy about. So just gonna make the best of today. Bye.